Welcome back to the DC circuit analysis problem. In this problem, we will solve the problem through nodal circuit analysis. So for example, we are given this circuit and we are asked to find V0 voltage across 3k ohm resistor. So this all the values are given, so I call this node 1 and this is node 2. The voltage across node 1 is V1 and the voltage across node 2 is V2. Similarly, I call this I1 current flowing through 1k resistor and the current through 4k resistor is I2. The same current is flowing through 3k resistor as well. So I will apply KCL at node 1. Note that I1 and I is entering to node 1 and I will consider this as positive and I2 is leaving the node 1, so I will consider this as negative. Writing this is an equate to 0. So, and what the value of I1 is? I1 is V source minus V1 divided by 4 ohm resistor, and I2 is V1 minus V2 divided by 4k or R2 value, and Is is 4 milliampere. So now only unknown values we have is V1 and V2. So writing this in equation in this form, so where we have only V1 and V2 unknown and all the other parameters are given. Now applying KVL at node 2. At node 2, I have I2 current flowing into the node 1 and I2 is also leaving to node 2. So I2 minus I2 should be equal to 0. This I2 is V1 minus V2 divided by R2 and this V2 is V2 divided by R3. Okay, solve this for V1 and V2 only unknown. So this is what I am getting. Now what I will need to do, I will write this in matrix form. This is V1 column and this is for V2 column, right? And this is the right side with value. So all parameters I have with the exception of V1 and V2. So put the value of R1, R2 and R3 and similarly put the value of IS and VS. So you will get this matrix. So if you solve this matrix, you will find that V1 is equal to 14 volt. So V1 is equal to 14 volt and V2 is equal to 6 volt, which is exactly what we are asking to find, that is V0, right? The problem can also be solved by using another method. In this method, we are given the same circuit and all the parameters are same. So apply KCL at node 1. Similarly, I1 is entering, so I will take it positive. Is is also entering to node 1, I will take it positive, and I2 is leaving to node 1, I will take it as negative. So I1 is V sending divided by into minus V1 divided by R1, and V1 is I2 is V1 divided by this 4k resistor because V ground is 0 plus Is. Now only unknown in this equation I have is V1. So solve this for V1, you will get 14 volt, right? Now after that I am getting 14 volt at node 1. So if you are asked to find the value at 3k ohm resistor, so what you can do, you can just apply voltage divider rule. And what it says that the voltage across V2 or voltage across 3k ohm resistor should be that resistor divided by the full impedance. So V1, R3, R2 and R3. So V1 has a value of 14, R3 has a value of 3k, 4k is a R2 and 3k. Solve this, you will get V2, that is exactly the same we are calculated in the last video. So that was a good tutorial and hope you will learn something. Thank you so much.